Hey everybody, it's LlamaBrotherhood here. However, it's not just LlamaBrotherhood, it's Graffitidecay representing LlamaBrotherhood. Yeah, I'm one of the 3 members of the channel, and this is Kerbal Space program. It's probably a game a lot of you probably haven't heard of. One of my friends, LlamaBrotherhood, let me just turn down the okay. One of my friends, LlamaBrotherhood, has done, I believe, a few Let's Play parts on this video. I frankly am not really good at it, but it's a very interesting game. You basically design your own rockets or airplanes, I guess to say. I'm not a legend at it, but I might as well just show you a few in and outs on the game. However, I'm as much as a noob as you are. Start game. I haven't really done anything on my, my new game. So I mean my actual saved game. You know what? Let's just create a new thing just for the heck of it. All right. We'll call this Llama ship. I don't know. It's just a career name, nothing special. And as you can see, you can select a flag. I'm just gonna do just Kerbin. That's basically Earth. Kind of just a knockoff of the name. Although I don't even know why they did that, since Earth isn't copyrighted, but whatever. Just part of the game, I guess. And yeah, as you can see, there's 4 areas of your selection. There's your flag, by the way. This is the launch pad. That's where you launch your creations. Actually, you launch your rockets. This is actually the runway. That's where you launch your planes. This is the tracking station, which I believe if you click on, you can track any of your shuttles in space. And this is the space plane hangar. That's where you basically craft and make your space planes or airplanes. You can really do either. This is the vehicle assembly building. That's where you make your rocket. I'm gonna make a rocket. Planes are much more harder to assemble and fly. So rockets are something I think you should start out at. It's something that I am actually going to start out at. Again, I'm starting out at this. I got this game like May 20th, I think. This game is an indie game, so it's independent and it's still in development. And yeah, it's actually, you can get it on Steam. I think it's $20, so it's worth it. It's an interesting game. If you're into rockets and stuff, then it's a very good game. As you can see, there's these NPCs, or just dudes walking around on the I guess on the show floor. I'm just gonna say that. They're called Kerbals. Yeah, Kerbals, as hence the Kerbal Space program. They're basically the inhabitants of this planet. They basically are, substitutes for the human race. And as you can see, there's called a cockpit, MK3 cockpit, and and this is a command pod. You fit Kerbins into here, so they're basically your astronauts, really. So yeah. Again, as I said, I'm not that great at this game. I believe to make the base of the rocket, you're gonna want a, I don't even know what you're gonna want. I am gonna watch the tutorials after this, since if you buy the game, they do show tutorials. By the way, if you can see, they actually have, if you go to loaded data, they'll have a few rockets they've set up that you can kind of just use and try. This is Kerbal X. I'll try this. As you can see, it's pretty huge. You can launch this. Just click launch. because it takes a while to load, by the way. Alright, there we go. By the way, as you can see, there's 3 people in the corner. Bill Kerman, Jebediah Kerman, and Bob Kerman. And they all have the last name Kerman. And yeah, so we'll launch this. If I believe you do. I remember being told this. Crap. I'm bleeping out. Shift. Why aren't the Kermans showing up? That's odd. Okay, there's a frame showing up in Bob Kerman's profile picture. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, Bill, Jebediah, and Bob, all in their, I guess, view panorama. I don't know. Speaking of panorama, as you can see, there's a big panorama. You can basically shift around, and what? Yeah. Okay, just sorry about that. As you can see, I basically switched to Windows 7 Basic, so you have a better viewish and less. And the FPS, I think, will get raised, hopefully, from this. Alright, Alright. I believe, as you can see, this is ran by Liquid Fuel. And yeah. Yeah, you know what, I will continue doing these, however, this basically, the prime directive of this video is basically just introducing this game to you guys, and, I will watch the tutorial videos and do further research to basically better comprehend this game, and, till then, well, llama out.